Okay. Now we're only mildly over encumbered. It's almost sundown. Oh, yes. Before I put Astrid to bed, because she has, she's put in the work today. I want to go out to Misanthropes real quick. I want to check on our curing meat. And we'll see. Because it's been in there for about a day. I don't think it cures in a day, but I can't say for sure. So we will check. Now, is that the sun peeking through? It does look like the sun's peeking through there. But yeah, so before we were interrupted by the appearance of the moose, we were gonna go mapping. I said, oh, for Pete's sake, Petunia, Toonie, why you gotta show up now, girl? I was gonna be all efficient and stuff. Now I got to kill you all over again, girl. Assuming I left my stinkies out here. Did I leave my stinkies? I left my stinkies. They're just slow to load in. Toonie, got your attention? I got your attention, girl. Yeah. Yeah, I figured you'd come looking. Are there any wolves who are going to come interrupt us? The answer appears to be no. Good. Okay. And this situation right here is why this is my second favorite fishing hut in Coastal Highway. Because when Toonie comes out of her place, you just gotta leave some raw, stinky meat out here, or fat. Fat works too. We draw her attention, and then we're gonna have her just sashay her sassy little booty over here. We're gonna take a shot from distance. She's gonna charge. We're gonna pop in here, and then we're gonna take a more close range shot. Ideally, and put one right between her pretty little eyes. Hi, Toonie. Been a hot minute. How's the family? Fuck. That was a premature release of the mouse button. And that is why we take the coward's way. Because shit like that can go wrong. So now Toonie's going to go run off to Mr. Lake. Just going to complicate my night. And that one deer over there just completely uninterested. All right. Well, we came over here to check the curing meat. Let's check the curing meat. Wait, what? No. Nay, I say. Because what if that resets Petunia? Okay. Do our diligence. We are at 28 bears killed. So when that turns 29, then we'll know it's safe to go check on the meat. Because even with Archery 5 and the manufactured arrow, I don't think she's going to bleed out that quickly. Right, look. Nope, there she is. Yeah, Toonie's reset. So let's see if we can hasten this process. Now, I don't have any raw meat to hand, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. And ideally, we do so from high ground, so if we get charged, we can peace out. Nice and quick like. Alright, so that was a miss. Okay, I'm making this way more dramatic than it needs to be. And she's turned around. Oh, Petunia. Girl, have you not learned the perils of turning your back on me? Although she's got 2 arrows in her now. So, we could just wait. Welcome back, Goofy. Yes, of course, we missed you terribly. We did, while you weren't on screen, everyone was constantly saying, "Where's Goofy? Where's Goofy?" Okay, so before it gets too dark, let's see if I can find my arrow. Or not. Is it? Oh, nope, that's blood. When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world? Well, I mean, normally good advice, but when someone is shooting at you, you might want to adjust that outlook slightly. Rawr, rawr. Yes, thank you, Bear Crows. Not like you're a day late and a dollar short.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Astrid, I'm going to need you to lock in here, girl. Okay, where are we going if we get charged? Fuck sake. Well, where we're going is away. Oh, and now an Aurora. All right, fine. Fuck off! How many? Archery 5 my ass.
Gotta stop the bleeding before it gets worse.
You need to shut your hole, girl. What we need to do is kill that fucking bear before the Aurora takes it away. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a little parched there, Astrid? Here, let me deal with that right now. I know that's the most important thing in your mind. All right, I tire of this. Astrid, this is not the time to get stuck on fucking ledges. We have business to take care of. Hey, Axel, welcome in. Sometimes you cheat. I don't know that cheating is really a thing in a single-player game. Okay, nothing ruined, but close. No. See, if I walk her back to the hut, she's gonna despawn. Fuck you. Give me my fucking arrows. Hey, what do you say we go check on that curing meat, huh? Oh. Yeah, everything just about went wrong there. Good grief. Oh, thank you, Wappa. Yeah, we earned that one. Yeah, it was it was 4 arrows and a distress flare. Now, granted, we did not get any of the headshots that we were planning on. Are you okay? Yeah, we're okay. So that could be a reason. Excuse me, that that hunt was more protracted than it probably should have been. But still, that was some bullshit. Let's be real. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna leave Toonie out there. We'll collect her tomorrow.
I need to find a place to rest.
We're alive with the dip. Yeah, we. In the final scheme of things, yes, we're still alive and Petunia is not. So we win on that front. And we did not actually lose any clothing. We came close. We have some repairs ahead of us, but we are, as you know, for all intents and purposes, intact. Now, am I going to find those arrows again anytime soon? Probably not. But you know, we can get those from Sutherland for not too terribly much. Now, okay, I don't have any prepared tea. I was thinking you would do the birch tea, herbal tea, wombo combo, but we have to make it, and I kind of just want to put Astrid to bed. Let's see, how we doing here? We're still curing. Okay, that is fine. Let's see, what repairs can we do? Should probably take care of this. Oh, we're using fishing tackle. I don't even have a sewing kit. Oops. Anyway, that's better. Yeah, okay. Those are in the 80s now. The deerskin boots could use some love. And yeah, these need a lot of help. And I'm suddenly out of cloth. Well, we can fix that. Okay. Oh, and the crampons took a bit of a beating too, but you can repair those. Yeah. Oh, you don't even... Oh, require simple tools. I say, do you even need tools? You do. All right. Anyway, that's all fine. Just have a nice sip of birch bark tea. Chase it with regular water. And yeah, girl, just go get your 10. And one of these days, I swear, I will actually start making these maps. I, I know I keep talking it up, but it will happen eventually. Okay. See, how are we? I got some wood. Got a lot of sticks. Okay. Uh, oh hey, I got I got deer and guts right here. Take an hour and a half, but you know what? Worth it. Yeah. Okay, let me update my notes. Let's see, misanthropes. Okay. Wait, we got two deer. Right. Okay. And then the meat still curing. Although the amount of salt is going down. Okay. Maybe that's what I should pay attention to. So we started with 10 kilograms of salt. At what point does the meat cure? Okay. Right. So we're gonna go deal with Petunia, or her remains, and I'm gonna go find my ding dang arrows. Because we have, yeah, we should have at least 2 manufactured arrows out there on the ice. And in terms of visibility, we're not going to get better than this. Wait, let me just make sure I'm not ignoring one out here. You know, maybe that'll be an excuse for me to, you know, go back and watch the VOD so I can I can pinpoint where my lost arrows are. Okay, where are we gonna take Toonie? We take it there, or I'm gonna take it to the Quonset? I'm not sure. Well, we're going to take the hide and the guts to the Quonset, clearly. Hello, crows. 1 feather, 2 feather, 3 feather, 4 feather. Okay. So they're doing their job. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do a quick sweep. Oh, I think I see one. Okay, that was a fresh one, too. And there should be one more. Is that a wolf? That's probably a... no, that could be a deer out there. No, that's a rock. Let's see. Yeah, 2 plus the one that's knocked. That's 3. We had 4. All right, we'll come back for that. But as long as we have Maglin's hype, let's make use of Maglin's hype. Now, the wind is blowing, but yeah, Toonie should give us a nice windbreak here. Look at that. Two free fires in as many days. You love to see it.
Come on, little fire.
We are inculcating good match management practices here. Am I gonna use a coal on this? No, I'm gonna move a bunch of sticks. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Martian, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope your week's going well. Nothing exciting has happened here so far. Not a thing. I don't know why people would even suggest that. But I hope things are nice and calm and you're staying warm where you happen to be. Okay. Uh. Oh, I put on an hour, didn't I? I did. And we need 2 hours to quarter, so that's gonna boil off real quick. Yeah. Petunia came back, and my usual routine of using the fishing hut to hunt uh, did not go exactly according to plan. But we made it happen. We made it work. We got the we got the moose in the town site yesterday, and now we got Petunia today. Okay, so you're just about there. Let me put 2 hours on here, and I'll spare our poor knife. Yeah, get in there, girl. Two-hand that bad boy. Wait, how'd that get all the way out there?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There we go. Okay, it's a comparatively gentle breeze. I was wondering how that fire was still going. Uh, Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. We're gonna take these quarters to the fishing hut, and we're just gonna leave them out there.
Huh. What have we here?
I think you know exactly what you have there, Astrid. Don't play silly buckets. Okay, we're gonna be brave. We're gonna be bold. I'm gonna leave them there. We're gonna take the hide and the guts to to Misanthropes. But yeah, Martian. So we got the moose, we got Petunia, and we made the meat curing box. So we're just making slow and steady progress through our to-do list. We I am. Oh, the other arrow was still in Petunia. That's where it was. Okay. I was gonna say we still have an arrow loose, but no, we don't. We're all fine there. Nice. Anyway, well, hope everyone's week is going well. Um, it's been weird at times this week, and not just because of current events. Was Tuesday I went to get a flu shot because I am well it's flu season, and it's comparatively cold here, and in about 10 days time I'm going to be going somewhere where it's genuinely cold, i.e. Canada. So I thought, you know what, why not a little preparation? So unfortunately, the place where I usually go, that you probably call my GP, they were out of flu shots, so I had to look elsewhere. Are you gonna blizzard? I feel like it's gonna blizzard. I don't appreciate that. You still overseas? I'm in Hong Kong. Where am I going to leave you? I'm going to leave you right. I'll leave you right here. So another bear, and then another 10 Garoonies. We'll update our notes thusly. There we go. Oh, check the meat. Still curing. Okay. But yeah, so I ended up going to the Chinese university. I know what you're thinking, oh, you're in China. They're all Chinese universities. Yes, haha. But so there's a University of Hong Kong, and then there's a Chinese university, which was for, well, it was for the Chinese back in the day, because I guess the university, HKU was, well, it was limited to certain people. But so I found the Chinese University Medical Center was giving out flu shots for reasonable prices. Like the French vaccine was available for 240 Hong Kong dollars. That's about $30 ish US. I mean, like 25 pounds or so. And like there was an American one, but it cost double. I guess that was preferable for, you are gonna blizzard, you jerk faces. Hey, Maddie, welcome in. How you doing? Hope all's well with you. Somehow my fire is still going. We got, hey, and it's actually done. Okay, you know what? I'll come back for these. Appreciate you hanging out, Maddie. Let me give you a good and proper welcome here. We're doing all right. Oh, hang on. Blizzard loud.
Her name's Lala.
Clip. There we go.
We're fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm legit sweating.
What is it? Oh, was that a mortuary assistant? Yeah, I've seen some wild clips off of that one. It's my pleasure, Maddie. But yeah, I was just recounting the events of the week. Am I going toward the coast? I am. Good. Might have been a bit off center. But yeah, so got a flu shot, and then a weird thing that's happened. It's like, I've been here, going on 6 years now, and every so often, for some reason, someone will think I'm British. Now, y'all hear my accent. Y'all hear me use the word y'all. I don't think any of you are, confused as to my nationality. And yet, multiple times while I have been here, people have insisted to me that I am a citizen of His Majesty's Empire. Oh yeah, there's our welcome mat of fish. Yeah, for the life of me, I cannot understand why people have come to this conclusion. But no, the two of the women who were administering the shots, they they were filling out my forms, and they jumped. They didn't even waste time. They jumped straight to calling me a UK citizen, which is because it's like local, like Hong Kongers have done it. I've had Indians do it, like people from the Republic of India, and weirdly Swedes. You would think Swedes would know the difference between a British accent and not, but er, er. But anywho's me. All right, real quick, like, yeah, we'll just do this because I will forget otherwise. There we go. And if we need scrap metal, there's plenty about. Okay. Oh yeah. And on the continuing with the weird week theme, um, my bank account actually went negative briefly this week because the uh, the the people who manage my retirement, like the mandatory retirement account you gotta have here, they they said they had a system glitch, so they actually charged they took money out of my account twice, which they shouldn't have done. Or sorry, no. I told them not to do it at all, like to deposit this month, and then they did it anyway. So that's what took it negative. And then the next day, they put the money back, and then they put the money back again. So I actually ended up. It's like that. It's like that card in Monopoly, a bank error in your favor, which never happens, right? Because like the bank wants money. It comes in, it gets the money, but in a rare twist, I get the money, and so I called them. I said, hey, because I could have just shut the fuck up, and I should have just shut the fuck up, but I'm a Boy Scout, so I called and said, hey, was that supposed to happen? And they said, oh yeah, we had a system glitch. Don't worry, it'll all get sorted. Money's still in my account though, so we came here to well. I wish I could retire on $1,500, but alas, I cannot. I don't live an extravagant lifestyle, but I do live I roll slightly higher than that. But still, yeah, that was a lovely little piece of news. I mean, I'll spend that on the trip to Canada, maybe. Like, gotta work and you be bored. Well, I don't know about gotta Martian. I probably would. I would probably because the idea is, I mean, yeah, ideally you get to the point where I don't have to work, and any work I would do would be because I want to. But then again, if I had retire in my 40s money, hey, maybe Maybe I'd pivot to being a full-time streamer. Ooh. You're gonna lurk while. Oh yeah, let me. You ordered more prey items for your creature, and they shoot up 2 and the box feels defrosted. Oh no. Gonna record. Not a happy bunny. Oh, I see. Yeah, absolutely, Martian. Yeah, and that is smart. Making sure to get that on video, so you can have evidence that you've done your part, but whoever shipped it fell down on their end. So good thinking by you. You said that those are your goals. Semi-retire at 40 and be a part-time bookkeeper. You got 3 years to figure it out. Well, via con Dios. I wish you luck there. I don't have any good advice to give on that front because well, here I am in my 40s and I'm still working, but that's all right. You're smart. You're clever. You can figure that out. Let's see. Do we no 88, 89? Yeah. When those get below 80, then we'll think about repairing them. Otherwise, kind of good. We could actually make some cloth. We're a little short. Is there anything here that is just straight up ruined and made of cloth? There you go, ski jacket. But no, we got a hoodie. But a hoodie takes time to break down. So does that, my God. Okay, so well, alright. We'll lose the light, but that's fine. So you can make your whole life on what you got in savings, but if you get your house situation cheap or paid off, yeah, housing is a big part of it, because yeah, rent is unfortunately well, it's not cheap, and it's not getting any cheaper. Oh, it's Tron Vision. Yeah, and that's what my big concern here is dealing with rent. Because like I'm in the the most expensive real estate market in the world. Like I'm paying the equivalent of 2,000 USD a month for 300 square feet of an apartment, which it's not helpful. That and it's going to go up. My landlord has already made it clear that once the lease is up in May, rent is going to increase. So I'm not looking forward to that. Hey, okay-ish. Welcome in. How's things? Hope you and yours are all right. Let me give you a proper welcome there.
Is it has some perks, but not the perks you want. Like if I could just get my tits out and have my rent paid for the year, it would make these double D's worth it. But that's not the case. That's not how that works. Would I do it?
I mean, talk about relevant clips. Oh, but yeah, hey, folks, thank you for dropping by. Okay-ish. Appreciate you being here. And folks, if you're not already following Okay-ish, go drop her a follow. Yeah, she very cool variety streamer. I think she's I think did we cross on Blue Sky? I can't remember. But yeah, she's cool and she got uh, uh a very cool community. So yeah, drop. I know I like it when my long dark community and the non long dark community overlap. So yeah, just drop her a follow and check her out. 'Cause I think you'll like what you see. So outside the box is damp, and most items were frozen. Okay, but movable. Oh, cat tax has been paid, and okay, okay. So it's not completely not a complete loss. Okay, that's good to hear, Martian. No, and just missed another aurora. Okay, so Waba, in answer to your question, no, hang on. Here. I have been here. Where are we? There we are. I've been here for 6 years. Well, it will be 6 years as of May. I think the word because you're on my screen after you left Twitch open night. Oh, well, that's wild. But yeah, I am not unfamiliar with the overnight raid trains because I will sometimes fall asleep with Twitch still going as well. Not a complete loss when the exotic shop in town to get a few extra, as this was a few days delayed and you didn't want to risk it. Okay, okay, so as long as the yeah, as long as everyone is taken care of and fed, then that's the important thing. Where? Oh, there we are. Yes, it sounds like the wind is still absolutely stupid out there. I should, yeah, I left those bear quarters out overnight. We probably don't want to leave them out too much longer. Or, oh, are we still auroraing? Okay, well, that's fun. You call it playing it Twitch roulette? Yeah, it's, and sometimes you end up places you never heard of, but you might want to hang out more. So I know uh, every so often I will I will have a gift subscription to a channel called Laser Belch. You think that Canada a move? Oh no, yeah, well that the Canada thing is just a vacation. So on the 19th, I'm gonna fly to Canada. I'll spend about a week in Toronto, and then I'm gonna go live the long dark lifestyle, and I'm gonna fly up to Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories, where it is currently -30, and I'm gonna go chase some auroras, because one trip to see the aurora is just not nearly enough. Hang on, Maglins hype.
No. Looks like I survived another night.
But yeah, really really looking forward to that.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, Maglin's hype.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Love it. Don't will and it's stuck there. That is not the plan. I do I'm gonna be I'm booked there for you know 4 days 3 nights. I mean, if I really like it there, maybe well I won't stay longer because I have to work. But who knows? Maybe I'll just come back, get my stuff, and then head right back. But then again, I have to caution myself because I think that about everywhere I go. No matter where I go, where I visit, I have this impulse to say, I can live here. I can make this work. It's not so bad. Tokyo, Seoul, Singapore. Yep. Stockholm. Stockholm was great. I mean, Doha, Riyadh. Sure, I can make it work there. 40-degree temperatures in summers. Eh, how bad could it be? For the record, it can be very bad. Wait, one more time. Thank you, Wobble. I appreciate that. Even Canada is lovely. Oh yeah. Canada is. Well, I know there are some asshole Canadians. I mean, yeah, that's just going to be the truth in any population of any size. Like you've got like the Maple MAGA people, the people who are actually excited by the prospect of being the 51st state. Unfortunately, they do exist, but I think they're not the majority by any stretch. Okay, these are nice and these are thawing, and fortunately, these don't take too long to go through. Then we'll just have to actually, transport everything. People be people, yeah. And I guess and if you meet people from a certain country overseas, like when they're away from their country, it does seem like that does kind of select for a more open-minded, more, I guess, worldly group, you might call it. Here, make water. Because I've heard people say the same thing about Americans. The people who don't travel, they kind of look askance. But like if you have the interest to get a passport and to to make the trip to another country, which if you're in the U.S., it's going to be a trip because there's a lot of U.S. But if you're going to go to all that trouble, you're probably a little more open-minded, a little more, dare I say, cosmopolitan. And yeah, you're probably going to be a better representative of your country than, say, the person who thinks everything that is important is within like a 3-mile radius of where they grew up. Maybe. Hey, Brady B, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope your week's going well. Hope your meetings today weren't too excruciating. And thank you for that 5-stream watch streak. Appreciate that. We're going to deal with the remains of Petunia here real quick. We had a bear hunt that was I think I'll call it needlessly dramatic. Erg? Oh. I take it the meetings were not that painless then. More stick? More stick. Painless is not not the word to use. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. Being on Friday should be illegal. Yes, especially like Friday afternoons. It's like you've had, how much of the week? But come 4 o'clock on the Friday, you absolutely positively gotta have a stand up. So everyone knows where we are going into the weekend. I question that. Okay. Okay, you got 45. You know what? Yeah, you got another hour of water in you. All right. So we're gonna take these. We're gonna take the meat. How's the fat? The fat is, well, it's usable. Okay. We're gonna shave this down real quick. I got 10 kilos of capacity. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, not that. 13, 14, 15. Please stop that. Okay. So yeah, the wolves are coming. Also World Paul. Yeah. Yeah. The vibes do be rancid. No. That's my meat. Not your meat, my meat. He was going to steal my meat. Yeah, Brady B. I definitely get that. It's a lot happening right now. And you're somewhere where things are, comparatively calm. But especially if you're the type of person who pays attention to the news, or even if you're just an empathetic person in general, it's real easy to end up, you motherfucker. You're gonna that wolf just ate some of my meat. You think you're so clever. Well, now you're so dead. I'm gonna claim my kill. That's my move. But yeah, Brady B, I could not blame you in the slightest for wanting to, tune out for, even just a little while. Just in the interest of your mental health. Because,
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
especially, I mean, if at all possible, I know there's video. There's there's always video, but I would strongly recommend against, especially if it is going to ding your mental health, and it will. Don't watch the video. I say, don't look. The people on social media say, don't look away. You have to see this. You are bearing witness. No, fuck that. Just if you want an easy counter argument to that, just look at the people the content moderators on social media platforms, the kind of people who have to look at all the fucked up shit that gets posted there day after day, and listen to them talk about what it does to their mental health. You don't have to watch shit if you don't want to. Okay, so there's a lot of practice to be plugged in and not despair. Yes, absolutely. Because there's you have the obligation to be an informed citizen. You want to pay attention to what's happening, but at the same time, are you blizzarding again? Jesus. But yeah, there's all the news that's happening. How do you not feel overwhelmed with all the everything? It's not the video, it's the immediate response. Like in like the way the government has pivoted, that calling that woman a domestic terrorist, and basically doing everything it can to justify her being murdered in cold blood, because also understandable. Okay, gimme. You think it's the same every time with the most recent incident or the previous? Like law enforcement impunity, that kind of thing? Yeah, I kind of figured that happened. The interpretation from the public being so different from the truth, being not that nuanced. Oh, okay, I can see. Yeah, because it can feel like the truth just doesn't matter anymore. Like you've got what, 3-4 separate videos, all showing that lady did not hit him with her vehicle. That he was not in any way under threat, and he walked up to the vehicle and just murdered that woman. And yet, the government is is trying to spin it like he was the victim. And because yeah, that is I don't disagree. It is crazy making that there is incontrovertible evidence of what happened, and yet the media, for example, the mainstream media, which is supposed to be like they're supposed to cut through nonsense and be able to like tell people what actually happened, and instead they feel the need to both sides what is objective truth. No, sorry, missed some chat there. Oh yeah, they just while they just talk about the general rancid vibes and paying attention to what is happening in the world. Martin, you were watching Game 3 episode 10 years ago about GTA and police brutality, things don't change. I think there are certain themes that repeat, but I can't agree there. Things do in fact change, not as quickly as we might like, or as much as we would prefer, but things do change. Politics talks is a segue. Yeah, and then yeah it's with with the phones and social media, it's so easy to doom scroll these days. Like you almost have to try not to, which is bizarre. And yeah, I would argue like our squishy human minds are not made, to deal with this much information this constantly. But oh well, give Astrid a quick nap here, warm up and rest up. Yeah, okay, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, things can change, and things have changed for the better. Um, but it's also true that we can't just assume that once we have got it, once we have got there, that's the end of it. Because as we've seen, there are forces in society they're very much committed to uh, clawing back what societal progress we do make. But at the same time, we have to live in hope. Yeah, it's like we must imagine Sisyphus happy. We have to live in hope that things get better, because otherwise, what's the argument against just curling up and dying? The going to the village and your family, maybe, or all the, yeah, and there is something to be said for curating a media diet, and being a little bit circumspect about like who do you read, and like what do they want you to feel.